Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me, I bought it.
Man, it's good to actually hang out with you guys again. I feel like it's been forever since we've been able to just chill, you know?
Bro, you see me at least once a week. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Miss Freaking Flyer Miles over here. She's been going coast to coast scouting these prospects.
Hard work paid off too. Things are looking pretty good. Should have at least a couple of first-round picks signed with me in the next few weeks.
Ooh, get it, Jay!
Congrats, you deserve it.
Well, I owe you big time. If you didn't give me a shot, who knows where I would be.
You would be in the exact same position. You would have figured it out.
Since we sharing big news, I got some myself. I mean, paperwork ain't signed yet, but looks like I'm gonna be doing some exclusive work with Nike, advising their newest signings on their brand direction.
Zoe?
Oh man, are you serious?
%. They saw that I was the brains behind your operation. They just had to have me.
I can't. No. You are too much.
There's no love for Zoe. Ever.
Today. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. For a lot of people, the MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too. Every time I see James Robinson make a run, as we just saw there, one word comes to mind for me, and that's determined. Undrafted, out of Illinois State, always doubted, and all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020, and he expects that to continue in 2021.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Laviska Shenault with touchdown number. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run. Robinson. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. That one goes for 8 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 1st down, Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Off play action. Hawkins. That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, this is turning into something of a comeback season for Carter Landry, Charles. He's been, I think, a much bigger part of this offense than a lot of people expected.
He has said that being around this club has re-energized him, and he's really accepted his role as being the elder statesman of the team, the mentor to some of these guys. They call him Gramps, and it's a term of affection when they say it to him.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Off the bootleg, Hawkins. Room to run past midfield. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So, Charles, a tough task for this defense facing the league's leading passer to this point in the season. Certainly a front runner in MVP consideration right now. What can they do to slow him down?
Well, there's so many different ways that they can go, and I'll guarantee you that defensive staff went through all of them this week in preparation. But bottom line, they want to avoid giving up the big play. They're going to play what they call top-down defense and make sure no one gets behind them.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 74 yards on the ground for him so far.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Off the play fake, Hawkins. That's caught left side by Landry. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, Hawkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off play action, Hawkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hawkins dancing to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now a his running back. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Hawkins. They'll roll him out right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Hawkins. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 125 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back to throw. Hawkins. Touchdown! Luke Farrell. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll start on the ground. ETN. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hawkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Sione Takitaki in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. The kick by Lambeau is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Looking to throw. Hawkins. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They go play action here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That's going to be caught. It's Chenot. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 141 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. And to give this time to the tailback. Across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Hawkins. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Hawkins. High throw, but the catch is made. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Fuller run show Fatukasi. Breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Off play action. Hawkins. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Hawkins. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Carter Landry, at this stage of his career, we know he's had some injuries, and he's been around a time or 2, but definitely still a factor when you need the tough yards on 3rd downs. And he uses those big mitts of his to pull that one in and keep the drive moving.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. James. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Throwing on 1st down. Hawkins, flush to his right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
Able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Hawkins to Chenault on the slant. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's no accident they've been moving the ball well all game long. This offensive line has done an excellent job adapting to everything the defense is throwing at them and creating holes for their runners.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Connection made with Chenault. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Who that?
Looking to throw. Hawkins got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Carter Landry hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a fourth. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Off play action. Hawkins. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Robinson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Back to throw. Hawkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to get it. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A handoff for Etienne. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Hawkins. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup of 38. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. James Robinson. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Etienne to start the drive. He can't get him down. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Hawkins. His throw incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Looking to throw. Hawkins flushed out right. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on 3rd down. Hawkins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I...
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jags, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it just keeps getting worse as they're going to fall to 1-14. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Let's get activated.
Back now on OT with KC. I'm your host, Kevin Connors, and I will tell you, I am nothing if not a man of my word. My great listeners wanted this interview for a long time now, and your boy is here to deliver. He was a star at Texas. Now he's the face of the franchise with the Jaguars. And yes, he's finally on our show. My man, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Kevin. I'm sorry it's taken so long to make it happen.
Hey, look, no apology needed. Your life has been a whirlwind since the day you were drafted. I got to imagine.
Man, it's really coming down out there, huh? Don't get anything like that on the West Coast where I'm from. So, how you feeling about the game plan?
Back now on EA Sports, this winter storm hammering the Great Lakes region. It won't let up. Through it all, these two teams have been battling it out in these treacherous conditions. 14-7 our score, and now a big sequence coming up, a 1st and goal with a chance to tie up this football game. Back to throw. Hawkins escaping the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And that an important touchdown here in this third. 1st and 10. Hawkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Hawkins. This complete to Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Hawkins. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give to Etienne, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 47 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
From the gun, Hawkins. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. Laviska Chenault with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. On 2nd down now. It's Robinson, and some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Off play action, Hawkins. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Hawkins. Again, he's got that man Landry. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, Carter Landry maybe doesn't have the speed he once had in his Longhorn days, but he showed a nice little burst after that catch.
Almost like he had a little bit of a throwback there, huh, partner? Because while he was never really a burner, he did have the ability to outrun linebackers. And here, as you described, he looked like the 2014 Carter Landry, and he rumbled for a big gain.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they...
First down. Hawkins eluding the pressure right. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's 3rd and short. On the ground with a tight end. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Operating from the gun, Hawkins. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. There's another one complete to Chenault. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is up to 15 now. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. This one might be going the other way.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Jaguars,
they continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 15-1 on the year.
So that...
So when it all comes down to it, the Jaguars won a matchup that featured heavy snow. And you know, it's funny. You ask any football purist, and they'll tell you that they love how weather can have an impact on the game. But ask them if a Super Bowl should be hosted in a cold weather city, and man, do you see opinions start changing. Not a Super Bowl, am I right? Now look, I get it. There's a concern casual viewers would lose interest in what might turn out to be a low-scoring game with a side of sloppy play. But it's definitely not unheard of. And I know Seattle fans right now are nodding their heads saying, yep, we won ourselves a Super Bowl, Super Bowl 48, in the shadows of New York City at MetLife Stadium in Jersey, a game that kicked off in 49-degree weather. By the way, they were lucky it was unseasonably warm that night. And by the way, I should point out, thank you to my researcher, Tommy, for